You twinkle your goals every time you leave your house, Don't make them take checks out, You about to flip that, You about to go so you You about to go treat your You about to go put the on one of these, When you broke, you drove, When you paid, you got booty places to go, You on top, You don't think you can be stopped, You by the shop, You riding the Benz on 20-inch rims, You're a paper chaser, you got your block on fire, you remain in the G. Until the moment you inspire, you know what it is. To make nothing out of something, you handle your biz. And don't be crying, and it's something, you a paper chaser. You got your block on fire, you remain in the G. Until the moment you inspire, you know what it is. To make nothing out of something, you handle your biz.
Wednesday night baseball set to come your way from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight, it's an AL Eastern Division matchup between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. Giancarlo Stanton, with less than a month to play, the man who sits atop the home run leaderboard, looks to add some insurance to his lead next. Luis Severino gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
First pitch of the AB now. Bo Bichette stands in as he looks at ball one here. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture inside, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that one-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5. Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners. But you start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
No, too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
That's a great pitch for a spot like that. It looks like a strike that it just comes in out of the zone. You can command that with movement. It's a very effective pitch to pitching hitters inside.
Urshela retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for round number 1. And stepping in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. will be hoping to move up that American League leaderboard in this one as he enters play 9th in the league in home runs.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll 2.
And that one yanked just foul. Bichette stands at first with 1 out. Hit in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. 2 gone. Now into the box, Marcus Semien comes off an 0-for-4 in last night's ball game. And a ball 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive it a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Blue Jays held in check. Blue Jays nothing. Yankees coming to bat. Major League Baseball on the show. Jose Barrios, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher. Only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch-to-contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
Reined in. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap, but that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Corey Dickerson is going to come in now and take over following the injury.
Now playing left.
Giancarlo Stanton now. The squad has put together a strong year, and his home run production has certainly been a big part of it.
Yeah, he's been a monster, not only on the field, but off it as well.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit softly on the ground to third. Throw gets him 2 down. Next to hit, Gary Sanchez. Entering play, he's currently 6th in the American League in runs batted in, but with a chance to add to that total right here. Runner breaks for third. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Springer has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Yanks leave 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now, and there you see the numbers over his last 8 contests. He's really been leading the charge for this team. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Severino has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Now to the plate, here is Corey Dickerson, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. And Dickerson behind 0-2 now.
I can't imagine in a hitter's meeting today that's the pitch they want to attack. Plus velocity.
And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Up next is Danny Jansen. He looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Heading after it is Judge. He gets there, and that's the second out. Runner at first with 2 gone in the inning. And former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Odor has it. Throw on to Vogt, takes care of him, and the inning is over. 1 left. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up Joey Gallo. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Back goes Springer. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And can we focus on George Springer, one of the more dynamic outfielders in our sport? He will leave his feet. He's got a cannon for an arm.
Now, meanwhile here, this ball's hit fairly well down that left field line, and it's going to stay fair. It's a home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. Home run number 57 thus far, as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
So now to the plate, Aaron Hicks. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title.
Hey, if this guy wants to win a batting title, he needs to get going, D-Roy. He's 4th right now in the league.
Yeah, I think he just needs to trust the process, Dan. Can't worry about the top 3 guys ahead of him right now. He's got to let them fall to the pack, or at least hope they fall to the pack. He's just got to stay inside himself and have quality ABs.
Next, here is Rougned Odor. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But they're off to a good start as they... Randall Grichuk at the plate now. He's coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. Fouled off.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Wow, that was a pretty good 2-strike slider right there. I think that one fooled him, and the umpire too.
Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. The 2-2 one more time.
We got 3-2.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of the pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And that's through for a hit.
Leadoff knock right there, Dan. How frustrating is it to let that leadoff guy get on?
Well, every pitcher would want to get that first guy out, D-Roy. The chances of scoring runs are so much more slim when you get that first guy out. Traffic on the bases, now you have to pitch out of the stretch. It's never easy for the pitcher.
Wade is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Now the first pitch. On the line, that's a base hit into left field.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second. Looks like a big inning could be brewing.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Wow, the pitching staff has to love this one, right? They were down one, and with one swing of the bat, they're up two. What a turnaround in this one.
In now, Marcus Semien. As he'll take a changeup here for strike. 3 runs already home here. Semien in an 0-2 hole here.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. The 1-2. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. Standing in now, Corey Dickerson.
Well, teams have absolutely been teeing off on him the last couple of games. He gave up 3 bombs last time out, and he's already given up 2 here in the early going. You want your pitchers to be consistent, but not consistently bad.
He singled in his first AB. Pulled toward right center field. Hicks is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning.
Welcome back. As the Yankees prepare for their 3rd turn through the order, fans of the Bronx Bombers have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field. And this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. All rise, Aaron Judge. A 2-run shot. Home run number 72 for him on the season as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. Stanton, a 6'6" right-handed swinger and thrower. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments. You don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
2 down, no one on base. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So we'll take one more look. And boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year. Shoots this one over to first. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double dip.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak. But when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to... Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi. Digging in will be Danny Jansen. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Hicks going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. First offering on its way. No balls and 1 strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. First pitch on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Hicks is under it. And the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Through 3.5, all tied 4 apiece. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Aaron Hicks. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Now it'll be Rougned Odor. First pitch on the way. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. Into bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Weekly hit to third. Scooped up. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Next to the Blue Jays, the third baseman, Santiago.
Now here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Skied down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So stepping in is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance. No balls and a strike to count. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Stays alive, still 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Hicks finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Blue Jays go down in order to the bottom of the 5th, halfway home, all even at 4. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, Gio Urshela. Hit back up the middle. Bichette picks it up cleanly. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Another 99.
No one on with one down, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. His second home run of the game, as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Memo to all pitchers the rest of the game. If this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
Stepping in now, Giancarlo Stanton. Now this ball's hit out to deep left center. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. Well, if you're just joining us, that's the 7th home run hit so far in this game. Really unbelievable stuff.
Yeah, hey, Matty V, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that short porch in right field, you know. But you can hit the ball out of it just about any part of this ball. Yeah, this place plays sneaky small. I know it's got big gaps, but right field is so juicy. As a right-handed hitter, you don't feel like you have to cheat. Not surprised by what we saw today.
First offering. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Marcus Semien. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Here it comes. Teoscar Hernandez is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
But there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
Now back, left field, Corey Dickerson.
Now to the plate, Corey Dickerson. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Goes the other way as this is line to left. Gallo gets under it and makes the catch to end the 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Score remains steady at 6-4. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way. But first, here's Heidi Watney. Bottom of the inning now. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Luke Voigt. And the pitch. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Gone!
Now batting, center fielder, Aaron.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. Simeon's there, and there's one down now.
Now batting.
Here's Rougned Odor now. Lifetime numbers against Soria. He's a .375 hitter. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As it's grounded sharply to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Now at the plate, here is Tyler Wade. 0 for 2 for him to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now here it comes. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. throw, not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single.
The batter, number 29.
To the plate now, Gio Urshela. Strike taken, the throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Springer has a read on it, and he makes the play to end the inning. Yanks able to add on. Ready now is Danny Jansen. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game could still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit.
The center fielder.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ballgame.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-Roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
Next to stand in is Bo Bichette. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's 1 for 3. Fielded cleanly. Odor on the Voigt, an inning-ending double play. David Phelps will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year. Aaron Judge stands in looking for home run number 3 right here as you see what he's done so far in this one. Hit on the ground to third. And there's one away.
The batter, the designated hitter, Giancarlo.
Next will be the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. We discussed earlier how he was one of the league's best power bats, and he's lived up to that reputation with a blast earlier in this game. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. The baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. First offering. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through into left, a base hit. Now a long throw home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead or grand slam ahead, Dan. But you're a former closer warming up when you see a 3-run lead, and then your offense gets it to 4, and you know that save situation's gone out the window. Don't tell me that didn't hurt.
Oh, it does. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a safe situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
At the plate, Luke Voigt. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Yankees forced to settle for 1. 8th inning coming up. The Yankees lead it 8-4. And now Santiago Espinal. His prior history in this matchup, small sample, a perfect 1-for-1.
Santiago Espinal.
Now here's the first offering. And this is lined hard to deep left. Gallo is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Next to hit is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. So here's the cleanup hitter, Marcus Semien. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
1-1 the count. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here. Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-Roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
Again, another foul ball.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Semien leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Hard ground ball to third. Little pitch and catch chance for Odor at second base, and that'll do it. 1 left for Toronto. They're unable to make it. Ryan Borucki is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Aaron Hicks will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And that's the first out.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
The pitch. Here's a drive out toward left center field. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
The batter, the third baseman, Tyler.
So now to the plate, Tyler Wade. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away. Gerard Dyson will come into the ball game now as he'll take over in center following the injury.
Now playing center field, number 1.
In now, Gio Urshela, as he lines it out to center. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Number 99.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
So here is Giancarlo Stanton for his career in this matchup. He's 2 for 3. First offering, he's running. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance. He doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Down the left field line and deep, and it's a foul ball. Oh, and 1, here it comes. And now the runner's trying for third. Bichette gathers it in. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball. And now in the box, Corey Dickerson starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. And now pitch on the way. Danny Jansen comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Blue Jays down to their final out now. And into bat next, the speedy Gerard Dyson. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. 11-4 at the end of this affair. The Yankees post home win number 70 on the season.
Don't worry, you're gonna be happy. Keep working today. That smile will come one day. Don't worry, you're gonna be happy. Keep fighting today. That smile will come one day. Muffins come for free. When you get it free, you will lose it freely. So you better know, work hard is the best way. Muffins come for free. When you get it free, you will lose it freely. So you better know, work hard is the best way. Let your hope come from fight and go through your darkness. You'll find your light. Don't worry, you gotta be happy. Keep working today. That smile will come one day. Don't worry, you gotta be happy. Keep fighting today. That smile will come one day. Keep your self-control. Keep it. Keep your eyes open. Keep it. Keep your self-control. I said keep it. Keep your eyes open. Ladies and gentlemen, listen. You better hear it. Ladies and gentlemen, listen.
Not exactly ideal baseball conditions with the rain coming down, but first pitch is just around the corner. We've got an AL East contest tonight between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. Giancarlo Stanton, with less than a month to play, the man who sits atop the home run leaderboard, looks to add some insurance to his lead next. Garrett Cole, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Their ball club is going to have to keep a close eye on this one. This guy's nearing 200 innings on the season, and that's a lot of innings. A guy that takes the ball every 5 days. I'm sure they're going to watch to see if there are any signs of him tiring early in this one.
And stepping in, Bo Bichette. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Fans, it's now September. Time to lock in your season tickets for next season. Whether you're a new customer or renewing for another year, the sooner you sign up, the better your seats will be. So don't delay. Visit any stadium ticket window for information. You'll want to make plans to join us next Thursday night for our annual Turn Back the Clock night. We'll have retro ballpark entertainment, $1 sodas and hot dogs, and all fans arriving in costume receive $5 off the regular ticket price. How can you beat that? For tickets, you can send us a telegram or simply visit any ballpark ticket window. Fans, do you have what it takes to be a major league umpire? Then come and learn from some of the best at the MLB Umpire Camp. Both in the classroom and on the diamond, this is your chance to learn how the big leagues do it, no matter what level you're working at now. Don't wait. It's the chance of a lifetime. Become the best umpire you can be. Visit MLBUC.com.
I'm in the ocean with sharks, just give me so hard, and we're like Mike Tyson.
first pitch on the way. Strike taken up in the zone. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Yeah, Matty B. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Roll? You've been on some good teams. Not to lose focus at this point of the year. Keep the big picture inside, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that one-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
This is on the ground over to first. Reined in. And quickly, there are 2 away. First pitch of the AB now. Fouled away.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, man, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Marcus Semien is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got it. Throw on to Vogt, takes care of him, and the inning is over. Alek Manoah is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Well, this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, you have to love the thump that Joey Gallo is providing at the plate right now. He's having a monster season, I'm sure.
Hit high and deep out to left center field. Looking up is the left fielder, and this one is gone. A home run.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Giancarlo Stanton now. The squad has put together a strong year, and his home run production has certainly been a big part of it.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's been the bright spot for this team. Anytime in a big spot they've needed a big knock, he has seemed to be the guy. And rightfully so, as we get down to the tight games at the end of the season, his offensive production has got to continue, and he's fighting for a home run title.
And right into the shift. Scooped up. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. Power is a big part of his game, of course, entering the contest 5th in the American League home run race.
Hey, D-Roll, up steps one of the best power hitters in the game, and actually, he hit one out of the ballpark in his last game.
Yeah, and I hear you talk about all the time, they come in bunches for the power hitters, and that's certainly the case right here. Better be very careful throwing anything over the heart of the plate today.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit high and deep to left field. Left fielder looking up to the track, to the wall. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So we'll take one more look. And boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year. Here's Joey Gallo now. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title.
You know, D-Roll, this guy's really turned it on last 10 games, hitting well above 300 in that stretch, so he's doing all he can do right now.
Yeah, he's on fire, Dan. Everything is lining up for him to make a late surge at this batting crown. Don't try and do too much. He's been swinging the bat nice. Don't come outside of what you can do.
So now into the box is Luke Voigt, who currently sits number 7 on the AL RBI leaderboard. So a good guy to have at the plate in this situation.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people are surprised by that. Listen, it's still early. I'm not saying he won't keep this up, but things tend to even out as the season goes along.
In the air, down the line and left. Gurriel will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast. So now here is Lourdes Gurriel, his career line against Garrett Cole. He's got 3 base hits in 17 at-bats, 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning. Next to bat for Toronto, Reese McGuire, runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel in that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
2 strikes.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Into the box, Corey Dickerson. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. The 0-1 delivery. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
The next 0-2. Lifted down the line in left. And that's in there. Base hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. Gurriel blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he's safe.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
And it's fouled away. Dickerson takes his lead at third with 1 away. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Hicks. He gets there to make the play, and that ends. Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Hicks. Had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title.
Hey, if this guy wants to win a batting title, he needs to get going, D-Roy. He's 4th right now in the league.
Yeah, I think you just need to trust the process, Dan. Can't worry about the top 3 guys ahead of him right now. He's got to let them fall to the pack, or at least hope they fall to the pack. He's just got to stay inside himself and have quality ABs.
Up next, DJ LeMahieu, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting. High in the air down the right field line. Hernandez is there, 1 away.
Batting ninth.
And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Runner.
From the stretch. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. And the throw is late at first, so they can't get anybody out. Bring in Giovanni Urshela, and he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. From the belt, the pitch lifted down the line in left, but this will wind up being a foul ball. ready with the 0-2. Runners are at first and second with one away. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in. Bichette. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Hicks is under it. He's got it one away.
Now back.
First pitch coming. Here it is. To Oscar Hernandez. Comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Hits this one hard the other way. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
And from the list of stats you never want to hear if you're a pitcher, we have this. It's only the third inning, and he's already allowed more hits than he did in his entire last outing.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Now a flare out toward right center. Judge is there, and he has it for the out. So it's a runner at first with two gone. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. Strike one to start the at-bat. Semien in an 0-2 hole here.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Popped up. Voit in foul ground. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. Stepping up is Aaron Judge. Off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up. The pitch. Down the right field line. That's going to be down for a base hit. Possibly more than that. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Gurriel is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. One out here in the Yankees' third inning, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous hit.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. Swing and a line drive, but that'll land foul, strike one. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. The windup and the 0-1. Turned on down the line, reined in, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next up is Luke Voit. Flew out in his only at-bat so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line toward right center. And he will run this one down as he pulls it in around. Striding in is Lourdes Gurriel, singled in his last at-bat. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and no one left. 0-1 the count. And it's quickly 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Lourdes Gurriel is retired to kick off the inning. Reese McGuire stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning, so he won't be nibbling.
4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
1 and 2.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And he fouls this one off. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Now to bat, Aaron Hicks. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Hey guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an 0-0 get me over breaking ball. But that's exactly what happened.
Hernandez is there and he makes the catch for the out. Next it'll be Tyler Wade. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Gio Urshela, runner in scoring position with Sagan. First pitch on the way. Runner's on his way to third. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Runner goes for third. Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. For the first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th. Here's Randall Grichuk. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Hey, I understand it's a tough play, but he had a little trouble getting the exchange right and had to take that extra step. I think if he didn't have to do that, was a little quicker, he might have had the out.
Kevin Biggio stepping up now. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1.
That's a
Ball 2 now. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Richard gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Swing and a liner. Judge is there to put it away for route number 1. Set and the pitch.
Ball 1.
5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. There's 1. On to Voit, an inning-ending double play. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Aaron Judge. First offering. Windup and the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second, taken in by Simeon, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Line toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Now batting, catcher, Gary.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Stepping in next, Joey Gallo grounded out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch. Runner goes. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Runner on first with 2 away. Runner going a second time. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Dickerson going back to the track, and he gets there as he had a lot of ground to. All set for the start of the inning, and next it'll be the outfielder, Teoscar Hernandez. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heat.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. So the next to bat will be Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Hit sharply on the ground. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game.
Many guys fall victim to the breaking ball and want to get out in front of it, and they end up rolling it over to the pull side. Batter was able to execute, stay inside, keep his hands back, and drive it the other way.
No hits to this point. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Guerrero, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Ground ball to second. This could be two. To second for one. Next to dig in, Lourdes Gurriel. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And this is off the corner and low, ball one. Sixth inning, 4-1 is our score. Simeon's off and running. And he is out at second. Caught stealing. Adam Simber enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth. Now at the plate is Luke Boyd. Lifetime versus this pitcher. Pretty good success. He's 4 for 5.
Leading off for the Yankees, the first baseman.
First pitch of the AB now. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And it's gone as they add still another.
Well, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks. This one is smashed down the right field line. That's going to stay fair, and it's going to be back-to-back home run. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, hey, Matty V, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that short porch in right field, D-Row. But you can hit the ball out of just about any part of this ballpark.
Yeah, this place plays sneaky small. I know it's got big gaps, but right field is so juicy. As a right-handed hitter, you don't feel like you have to cheat. Not surprised by what we saw.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Bounce to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Gio Urshela. First pitch of the AB now. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Some 2-out success means that Aaron Judge gets to swing it here.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. Hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about that. 8 games. I'm starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 7th inning ready to roll. And that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Now here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
No ball.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores. Next up, Corey Dickerson. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Lifted down the line in left. Gallo will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out. First pitch on the way. 1 strike now from Cole. Fastball called for strike 2.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney. Ross Stripling gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th. Striding forward now is the DH, Giancarlo Stanton, singled last time up. And now the first pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Giving chase is Hernandez, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. Around second, he's on his way to third. And a great start to the inning for the Bombers. It's a leadoff triple.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero in the highlight shows. You miss it, you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Gary Sanchez steps in once more as we look back at the big game he's already had. He got off to a fast start with 2 homers in the early going. He's set, here it comes. Swinging a ground ball to third. And that's out number 1.
Up next in the game, the left fielder, Joey.
1 gone here in the Yankee 7th. And up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. First delivery to him. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. The 0-1. The runner moving from third as that's speared on the mound. And they'll nail him at the plate as he's tagged out.
Now back,
Rick Boyd will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. And there it goes towards second. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Guys, you believe what we're seeing here today? With 6 home runs so far, this lineup is turning in a performance for the ages at the plate.
Matty, this is crazy. Dan, what does the pitching coach say at this point? Right now, the only thing he can't.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made. First pitch coming. Here it is. Kevin Biggio is in for the 3rd time now as he swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance. Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Bo Bichette. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down, the pitch count down, he's got a shot at this.
Yeah, D-Roll, this is every manager's dream spot right now. You're 1 out into the 8th inning. Your starter's giving you some good baseball, and you could go to your better relievers now towards the end of the ball game. This is set up perfectly right now.
Oh dear, that caught him full bore on the mound as it ricochets back toward the plate. Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
3-2, full count. And that misses ball 4, so it's 1st and 2nd now with only 1 away.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Digging in next, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And with 2 men on here, I'm rather surprised they're sticking with him at this point. I feel like we can all see. Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it appears that we've seen the last here in this one of Garrett Cole. So he was able to only get that first out in the 8th, but nonetheless he'll depart with the lead. 1-0 pitch on the way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Hicks. He gets there, and that's the second out. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Marcus Semien. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate, 0 for 3.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair. Still 8-2. Santiago Espinal will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Defensively for the Blue Jays. Now playing shortstop, number 5.
Stepping in once again is DJ LeMahieu, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. And now the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, the second baseman, Tyler Wade.
Next for New York, Tyler Wade. His previous history with Ross Stripling. He's 2 for 4. Grounded to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, number 29.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Gio Urshela. It was a base hit last time up.
Yeah, Matt, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap. Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
He's set. Now the pitch. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And it's gone. So batting practice continues here today as they notch their 7th home run of the game.
Oh, Matty V, this has turned into a lopsided one here. How about this, D-Row? 7th home run of this game alone.
This is crazy. They knew coming in they had the lineup to do damage, but this is getting absolutely out of hand right now. This guy is missing over the heart of the plate. This trend could continue.
Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line. It screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Simeon's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. One last shot for the Jays coming up. It's the Yankees 10, the Blue Jays 2. Now at the plate, Lourdes Gurriel starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Again, a nice clean base hit, his third of the game.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Reese McGuire stands in as he looks at a called strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down out there.
The batter.
To the plate now, Corey Dickerson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Popped him up. LeMahieu has room in foul territory, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batter.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line drive to left. Gallo is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Blue Jays down to their final out now, and that'll bring in Kevin Biggio. No balls and 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it, and with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. 10-2 the final in this game. New York slugged their way to victory with 15 hits. Garrett Cole earns his 25th win to lead the league. Alek Manoah takes his 17th loss of the year. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show.
Just one last ride.
I'm yours, but I'm anybody else's. You say you're mine, but there's always someone else. All the disguise, we're in love with being selfless. Let's make the most, say a toast before we melt. Don't do this to me. We're both so far gone. Can't tell right from you say you're mine, but you're anybody else's. I say I'm yours, but